All right, y'all. Welcome to the Me and M podcast. My name is Taryn.
I'm Rand.
And I'm Savoy.
And we're about to hit you with episode 21.
Woo, we're legal.
Podcast is finally legally
Legal.
able to
Podcast.
drink.
The podcast is not a baby no more.
No, all growed up.
Right?
All growed up.
Rugrats all growed up.
All growed up.
Time flies, y'all. Time flies.
Top Flight podcast, Ray. Top Flight.
Oh, the world.
Oh, we ain't nothing like that.
We something like that.
How he look? I'm like a goddamn snitch.
You better
Dun,
snitch on somebody right damn now.
Gotta have a
All
flashlight
y'all
or
walking
something.
around, bunch of snitches.
Oh, yeah. What's a bunch of walking
Snitches. Just doing an FBI job.
for free.
Well, if you haven't seen the new Kevin Hart,
Zero fucks given.
Zero
Really
Fucks
good.
Given, it's good.
It's funny.
He lets it fly. He's in the comfort of his own home.
Yeah, let it fly.
So he lets it fly, which is exactly what I'm going to do on this podcast.
It's worth the
tonight.
consequences. It's worth the
It is
consequences.
worth the consequences.
Taryn hasn't given no Tesla truck to nobody. Just herself.
Just myself, baby. Getting no goddamn raises anywhere either.
All
Oh
right.
my God.
Except right in his fucking pockets. Right in my pockets.
So how's everybody's day, y'all? Y'all good?
Day,
Everybody
what? Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
good? Y'all chilling?
You know, we just did stuff that we do on the weekends, shopping.
Mia's birthday.
Yeah, Mia's birthday's
Mia's
coming up.
birthday.
Oh, man. She's
So-
going to
Jesus' birthday. Cause
She's going to be
really?
11, right?
Yeah, man.
Master
Master
number 11.
fucking
Oh
number.
my God.
thought
Here
about
we
that.
go. Here it comes.
You're going to hear that for a year,
Oh,
Taryn.
yeah, kick it.
You hear that for a whole year.
She don't know about
Hey, act
that.
right. You a master number.
She don't know nothing
Some
about the
bullshit.
master numbers, though.
Oh, did you find out her master number?
No, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I should look that up later.
Yeah, I wasn't what her master number is.
Or do the calculation later, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you do? Just add
I
the
forget. I have to look it up.
birthday
I know. I
together?
forgot how to do this whole thing, man.
The thing with the thing and the
Yeah.
thing.
When it comes to math, don't ask me. Where my cheat sheet at?
Where my cheat sheet at? Where my cheat sheet at?
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it.
All right. Episode 21 is going to be about protecting your energy.
You goddamn right.
And we're going to go into what that means, what it means in the workplace, what it means in your personal life, what it means for you and your star player. You out there in the
Star
world.
player and your team. You need your
But
team.
first,
Nah, see, she talking to y'all like she in your personal life.
but first, oh God.
Do you believe in your star player? Well, yes, I do. Do you believe you have a team? Well, I think I do.
I don't want your star player sitting on the bench. So we're going to teach you how to protect your energy.
Ooh, okay. But before these energy talk,
Libation.
libations for everybody because this is our energy. Well, this is my energy. I don't know about y'all.
I don't know about energy.
Yeah, you got an energy drink over there though.
You goddamn right I do.
Thank you, baby. You goddamn right.
See,
So yes, cheers to everybody out there.
Cheers,
America-
y'all.
If you're
America
old enough-
and world.
Yes, if you're old enough to drink out there with us.
Cheers to the drinking
y'all.
age of our podcast episodes,
Yep.
21.
Cheers.
We're all grown. You know how I would drink it first and then do the thing. I've been holding it and mixing it with the Simply. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Simply. All right.
That's what you're supposed to do. Okay.
Well, no, because that's how I feel like I'm afraid, like because I've never been good at holding liquor in my throat, like water. And I feel like I'm gonna throw it up. So I'm getting better at it.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
okay,
Okay.
right on.
That's why I'm just like, oh god, I gotta hurry. Oh god.
Drink it all, drink it all.
Only a few precious seconds.
Before this goes awry.
Before this
Oh my God.
liquor all over the goddamn place.
All right. So,
Liquor juice everywhere. Anyway, go ahead.
are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Now I'm done.
Nah, I'm done.
All right, protecting your energy. I'm going to start off with the magic of not giving a fuck.
Woo!
Oh
favorite
yeah, kick
My
it.
favorite
It-
TED Talk.
If we haven't mentioned that before, which I believe we have, but I don't think we've like
it's-
really touched on it
If you haven't encapsulated the podcast, that's basically every episode of us not giving
The
a
magic of
Basically.
not giving a fox.
Yeah, how could you listen to us every podcast and not know that we don't give a fuck? That we don't give a fuck.
Because we do not give, we give zero fucks. Zero fucks
Zero
given.
fucks are
Thank you,
given.
Kevin Hart. We've been
Yeah.
saying that forever, and you just used it
Yeah.
as your title. Good for
Awesome.
you. Awesome. Wow.
Do you have any clue what happens now?
But there is a TED Talk called The Magic of Not Giving a Fuck.
I
There is
love her.
also a book,
I love her.
and it's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Yeah. She gives out fuck books. Love that.
She teaches you how to use your fuck bucks wisely. Correctly. Right?
Use them
So
right.
use them
right.
right.
Use them
Correctly.
Right. Correctly.
Fuck bucks.
That's better.
All right.
Thank you.
So if you're watching this on the YouTubes, we are going to add that link in the description of this video for this one so that you can go to that TED Talk and watch it should you so choose. If,
No, just do it
if you
anyway.
are going to do that, also, while you're doing that, there's a subscribe button down there in the bottom of the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and hit that for me.
Show
Those of
you
y'all who are listening or watching this podcast and not subscribing are
Do it.
doing me wrong. So I need
We need
you
y'all to do something righteous.
to subscribe. Subscribe.
Do
I don't-
something righteous.
Yeah.
And subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Just subscribe. I don't care about the
Even-
post
even if you hate
notifications.
us,
You
subscribe.
you can be notified whether or not we post a video. That's up to you.
Yes.
I don't give a shit
Yeah.
about that. But hit that subscribe button because I need you to do that for me.
It's a good time.
And then, if you have time, should you feel so inclined, like, comment, share, all social media, follow us on all our social media platforms. But I digress. So back to protecting your energy and not giving a fuck.
That was boss.
So the magic of not giving a fuck, to me, is like, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but people say they don't give a fuck, and then
they give all the fucks.
they give all the fucks. And
I
I'm
ran
just
out
like,
of fucks. I gave them all out because I give a fuck.
because you just give them out here and there, and
Oh,
it's like,
willy-nilly.
and what we mean by that is like you doing things that you don't actually want to do.
Yeah.
Why do that? Why put yourself through that bullshit?
I don't know, but
Right.
people do it all the time.
People just love to be unhappy.
Yeah, spending your energy on
Jesus.
things you could care less about.
Yeah.
So
Why do that?
Why?
Why
you doing that?
Why you do that?
So it's like going to that party that you don't want to fucking go to. If you don't want to go to that work holiday party, don't fucking go.
Yeah, you don't like
Oh.
people anyway.
You don't want to go to that fucking dinner party because the friend of the friend is a total biatch and she's going whether you're going or not. Don't fucking go.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, I'm going out. All right, have fun. I don't know what.
What are you gonna do? I don't know.
I don't
Who you going with? I don't know. Whoever shows up.
know. So, yeah. All right, we're probably gonna get fucked up. Do you?
I'm gonna get drunk. Do you, boo boo?
Yeah.
But
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit. I'm too
why,
old to
why
give a shit.
do fucking anything that you don't like to do? Well, who cares?
Well, I wonder if Kevin Hart like really touched on something. Do you think it has to do with age?
Everything has to do with age.
Yeah.
At some
I know,
point.
but
'Cause
like,
he turned 41. I felt that way at 30. Stop giving a fuck.
you've kind of always have been like that though.
Yeah, but like,
You only
But-
give a fuck when that person is like actually important to you.
yes,
Right.
Which is using your fucks wisely. Let me
Right.
tell
you
you.
fuck
Yeah.
bucks wise. Yeah, but
Your
there was
energy
ti-
wisely.
There was a time in my, when you're in your 20s, you're like, okay, I'll go, but you say in your mind,
Yeah,
I
don't wanna
wanna
fucking go.
But you go anyway.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because
I
people
know.
don't want to end up being that person that people label an asshole or a jerk or anything like that.
True.
So it's people would rather go somewhere and suffer and be seen as opposed to not go to have people talk about them behind
Yeah,
their back.
because that one person that didn't show up, everyone in the party's talking about
Yeah.
you. But
But
you don't
the
know that
thing
you're
is-
not there unless
but-
it gets back to you.
But check this out. The less you're there, the more people want you there. Do you know
True,
that?
yeah.
Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, the people, well, not so much anymore because now I just don't fucking show
But
up.
exactly.
When they
It
realize
gets-
I just
it
don't
gets
shut up.
old, and then you don't give a fuck,
Mm.
and then it doesn't matter. So then when that person shows up, you're like, whatever. I've been stop giving a fuck about that.
Yeah, but that's if you're there and they show up. If you're the one that
Oh.
everybody's expecting to show up,
Uh-huh.
it's a different story because it's like the people, when I was in the other, when I was in the other department at work, and they were
Mhm.
always like, "Oh, we're going out," and like they would be out, and I have a kid. Most of the time it wasn't really had anything to do with her.
that.
It would
Just,
just be like,
didn't wanna fucking
I
go.
don't want to fucking go. But like, they'd be like, oh, are you going to come? Are you going to come? And then they'd be out and they'd be drunk and they'd still be asking us if we're going to show up. And it's like, I get it. I'm the fucking life of the party. I fucking get it.
I'm the cool girl.
I'm
Everyone wants to kid at the
cool.
cool kids
party ain't a
table.
party until Taryn comes.
I know.
Well,
right?
if we're being real, it's fine when it's me. And then when they meet him, it's not a fucking party until fucking Savoy show up. So here we are.
You know, what can I say?
Normally I don't do this, but
Right?
keep the body going.
Yeah, keep the party going.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just,
Cool as shit.
Well, if you see number one on this on a weird list, don't be so agreeable. Say no. You can say no.
so one of the ways to protect your energy or sanity or whatever is don't be so agreeable. Don't always, you don't have to do it. You don't have to go.
Right.
You don't have to say yes to a favor. You don't have to, you don't
You're not
have to.
obligated to say yes, or you can no.
Right. You can
It's just
say
as
no.
powerful.
I don't care who you owe.
Yeah.
You do not have to say yes.
Unless they mean something to you and you care about them, obviously. But if it's just like a coworker or a random friend you see every 6 months, hey man, no,
Right?
hell
Right.
And
no.
it's
You
like-
don't have to be a jerk about it.
even
Just be like, nah,
sometimes-
I'm not doing that.
We even sometimes do
Yeah.
things for people that we absolutely love and care about that
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't want to do. That's a little
That's
different.
different,
And that's
yeah.
every once in a while. I mean,
Right.
that person, I would hope that you would know whether or not that they were actually taking advantage of you.
Well, you kind of see a pattern of that, you know.
Right,
Like
and
if they
that's
ask
the
for a
thing.
favor,
Yeah.
you say yes every time,
Yeah.
and or you ask them for nothing, they're not there,
Exactly.
or just like, or they give you excuses why they can't help you. Like, bitch, I helped you. Why can't you help me? And it's nothing that not
I
like a
don't
crazy-
want to.
Right.
Yeah. So
I said no.
yeah,
Yeah.
no is a powerful word, y'all. It works. Use
It is a very powerful word, and
Don't be
I
afraid
think
to
that's
use
why
it.
people are afraid to use it.
Right.
It
So-
doesn't make you an asshole. It just no.
And
Yeah.
and frankly, if you are saying no because you have to take care of yourself or do something for yourself, or you've been working too many hours and you just can't take the time to do something for somebody else, there is nothing wrong with
Not at all.
saying no so that
Yeah.
you can protect yourself or save your own energy. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I have a recurring problem, not a once in a while problem that
They
comes
got
along
ointment for that.
with preparation H. When your ass is on fire. No, I'm kidding.
Like
No, I
ass
have
is
a
on
recurring
fire.
problem with it's a certain girl. I'm not gonna name who. It's a certain chick. Every once in a while, she would come and ask me for money,
yeah,
I
and
already
I'm
know
like,
who that is.
we know what you're talking about.
yeah, you know. But I'm
Listen-
like,
listen to
and,
this.
and I'm like,
I don't even
so
remember her
she
name.
goes,
I just know her face.
And yeah, and I'm just like, no, I have like, I have bills to pay. I got things to do. You do nothing for me. Why she? Hey, I need a favor. Oh, and every time I see that, I'm like, it's fucking money. I know it.
Yep.
I'm like, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric goes, I need $60 for the week. I'm like, bitch, am I your dad?
You know what I had somebody do
What
to
an
me
ass.
not
This
that
is
long
my
ago?
dad.
A friend of a friend, so an acquaintance that I've seen. This mutual friend passed away. So
Okay.
this individual I would see at this person's like shows or whenever she would sing or whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
So long story short, we've had conversations here and there, but then
Yeah.
a week or two, she hits me up on Messenger and is like, "Hey, how are you?" Delves into like getting to know me and like all this stuff, right?
Oh, setup.
It was such a fucking setup.
Fucking trap.
Yeah.
Then she goes, "Oh, well,
Oh, by
I'm
the way."
taking this new business venture." And I was like, there it is, baby. There it is.
There it
I
is.
fucking
In
knew it.
lies the trap.
That-
What
I
a
was like, there
That
is.
train is never late. It's
Right?
always on time.
I was like,
pyramid
bro.
scheme. It's a fucking pyramid scheme.
Because at first, you know me, I want to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And
I
so,
want to save the world.
and so, shut up. And
But
so
you do, though.
I do, but
Give
I
me $1 million.
can't. But I do like. I'll
you're
give
invested,
you,
man.
I'll give you a couple lines, and you know, I'll ask you questions back. Like, maybe we can be friends. Like, we lost a mutual friend that was very important to both of us,
Right.
whether we know each other or not.
Sure, you're right.
And so I felt so set up, and I was so pissed, and I was so hurt.
Yeah.
I just stopped responding. I was like, no, I'm not even gonna waste my energy telling you how
right.
fucked up that was.
Yeah.
For you to try to get to know me, ask me what I do,
Yeah.
blah blah blah
And
blah
set me
blah,
up for
and
fucking-
set me up for
Yeah.
that shit.
Hey, can you give me a loan? What
Like,
the fuck?
It wasn't even a loan. It was
just was
it was like, hey, I have
check
this new
out what I'm doing.
Exactly. It was check out my new business venture or
Yeah,
whatever. And I was
and
just
it's
like,
like-
you know what? Even I don't hit up people, start a conversation like that, and then say, hey, I have a podcast. Have you checked it out? Like,
Yeah,
what the
they'd be
fuck?
like, "What the fuck
No.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Get out of here!"
I have friends ask me. They ask me like, "Hey, what are you up to?" I'm like, "Oh, here." You know, I never. You know,
but if you ask me what I'm up to, I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you
Yeah, I'm
my
gonna-
first
Right.
venture that is the most important to me.
yeah, of course,
Right,
yeah,
right.
of course.
But that's your bad because you asked.
But then it gets word of mouth or something like, "Oh, he has a podcast." I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool. You know about it? Tell your friends."
Right. And that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
But we're not asking
but
you.
you- but
we
you-
asked for a subscribe.
But
That's a
you
different-
didn't. But
Right.
you
Yeah.
didn't hit that person up
No.
To tell them,
to tell them
listen to it, yeah.
and try to like
Yeah.
get more involved in their life than you already are, and then
or
hit
least.
them with the hey, I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
That's right. You got.
I was so pissed.
You got to reel them in, hit them with the knockout punch.
I was like, you gotta be
Yeah.
fucking kidding me. I was so pissed.
Wow.
Speaking of being hurt and wanting to save the world, so I'm just gonna put this out there because I know it's gonna sound totally stupid, but it like really got to me today. So I had these 2 packages I needed to take.
I was like, what the hell? Okay, yeah,
One
no, I
was
understand
UPS,
Oh,
and one
One
is
was,
and one
the
is
post
is the
office.
post office.
sure, you're right.
And so I have to go to the UPS store. So I go to the UPS store. He scans this box, and I said, "Hey, I have this one for the post office. Can you take this?" And he says, "If it'll fit in the courtesy mail slot, you're free. You're more than welcome to leave it in there." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I go over to this slot. This box is like a 1/16 of an inch too big for the
Oh,
slot.
that about
Like
a
it
bitch.
barely misses.
Right.
And so I'm like, hey, can I give this to you? He's like, no. And I was like, what? And he was like, I can't take it. And I was like, it just barely doesn't fit in that slot. Like, he's like, then I can't take it. And I was like, you can't just open the thing so I can drop it in the box. He's like, nope, sorry, can't take it. And I was so irritated because it was something so fucking simple
Right.
that you could have done to make somebody else's life just a
It's-
little bit easier.
It's like scraping the side, but not going in all the way.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come on.
I
It's
was
like, why should I have to
just like-
smash? I could smash this box down
Well, it'd be
and
here.
shove this.
I
in there if
totally
that's what
could
you-
have,
if
but
that's
I
what
was
you
just
want.
like,
I
You
don't
should have
wanna fuck
done
it
it. You
up.
should have been like,
Yeah.
and then
Push that bitch in.
and look at his ass.
I told
On the
him.
way out.
I
Like,
should have.
nailed
But it's
it.
just like if
Bitch.
I was that
Yeah,
guy,
Boom. Good luck getting that out of there.
I would have been
Boom, right in
like,
front of your mailbox.
if I was that guy, I would have been like, you know what? It's like barely
Yeah.
over.
I'd
Like if
take
it was
it, right.
if it was legitimately bigger than the slot, I would have been like, okay, I get it.
Right.
But like, dude, bro, it was it was like just barely too big.
All he could have done,
He coulda just
could have just
opened
taken
it.
it and been
Yeah.
like, let me see if I can get it to fit. Oh, you're right. It's just, look, you know what? I'll take care of it. No
Yeah.
big deal.
And just opened it.
Unless he was
dropped
like,
it
I
in
don't
the box.
have the key to open this thing, then I could
Stop.
understand.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying.
You own the place.
I'm just
Stop.
saying,
Oh, if
he
you own the
coulda-
place, you gotta get it. You got
he
a
could
goddamn
have
key.
said, yeah, I know I run the store, but I don't have that key. That only the post office has that key.
All right.
So I don't want to hold on to this
All right.
and forget about it when it
get
comes
lost
to.
and
So
all that, yeah.
it would just.
But
to
he didn't say.
guarantee-
But
like,
he
there
said
could've been
none
something-
of that. So
That's what I'm saying. Like,
dude,
there-
He
dick.
was just a straight up
Yeah,
dick,
he's
and
just
I was
being a dick.
pissed. But
But
I
I'm saying
digress.
there's ways you can say things to people to get your point across without having to be a dick.
Yeah.
And I understand if he would have said that to you, even if it was total bullshit, what are you gonna do? Call him on it? Like you don't know the procedures. So if he would
Exactly.
have been like, yeah, I don't have that key, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would do it because you're right. It just barely like we could smash the box, try and fit it.
And I
or
would have accepted
otherwise-
that. I would have accepted
what I'm
that.
saying.
I would have accepted a little more explanation. But like,
Just
he
be like,
was
nah,
just
son.
a dick.
Nah,
I
fam,
was
we're
just
not
like-
doing that today. UPS son, bitch.
I know. I was just like,
Yeah.
like
What can Brandon do
This-
for you? Nothing.
This is one of my. I'm on a list, a 12 list of like how to say it. This one's my favorite. React less. I react way too quickly without pausing and thinking. Negative, positive is easy, but negative. That's a negative.
Talk less.
Smile
more.
So when we talk about react less, there is a thing, and it does. You have to stop and think about
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
it's where you think how much of this negative energy or negative feeling is my responsibility, or is because I should be feeling this way, or whatever it is. And if it's not yours to feel, you take a minute and you literally tell yourself, this is not mine. I want this to go back to where it came from.
Yeah.
And you literally send the energy back, because you shouldn't be reacting to shit like that. Like, because
Right.
it stresses you out, and it's not even your thing to be stressed out about.
Yeah.
I have a story I having at work where I did react, but I took a second in my head, even though I was so emotional, not to kill this kid.
That was a good move right there.
Yeah, I was.
You know,
Good decision,
Yeah,
solid
right.
decision.
I know, right?
I will back that one up.
I said,
Yeah,
me,
it was
me and her podcast.
it was his first
Right?
fucking day. They told him come work with me, so he knows how the floor works and how to do certain things. He wants to be fucking dick about it. I become a bigger man. Like, hey, I'm gonna take you outside. I'll give you a bridge story. Take him to apologize. He does.
Míralo, check it out, a bridge. Wow.
Give me the short one, but he doesn't want to leave the threshold of the door, thinking I'm gonna beat him up in front of the store.
That's
my
what he
God.
thought.
That's what he thought. He goes,
Were you giving off on whoop your ass vibes, Ray?
I get it, but
Yeah, I was.
He stopped.
Ray probably said, when we get outside and whoop your monkey ass.
I
He was
didn't
like,
say
"Oh,
that.
nah,
You
we're
remember
not
that?
doing that."
He stopped right there and he goes, I don't feel. The reason why he thought that, well, he said, I don't feel safe leaving the threshold of the door. I'm like,
Leaving the confines.
I
of
know,
the
right?
I'm like, I'm not gonna do nothing to you. I'm gonna apologize to you like a man, because I said because I kept calling him Yo instead of his name. I kept calling him Yo because we're busy. So I was like, I apologize for calling you Yo. I'll call you by your name. But then he wants to be a condescending dick and goes, oh, but you're not going to condescend in front of customers. If you don't know what that means, look it up in the dictionary. I lost my shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what it means. And then this is when if y'all don't know, my father recently passed away. And that was raw. That was like just like 2 weeks after my dad passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was yelling in that parking lot like a crazy fucking man. And one
He's
of the
gathering carts, motherfucker.
Well, no, what the manager was there, and it was like, "What happened?" And I'm yelling at him like, "You need to get him before," because he turned his back on me, and I was about to go like choke his ass out.
Rear naked choke.
Yes, I was,
Oh my
and
God.
then she was talking to me, and I'm tearing in the parking lot. And there's an emergency. I kicked it. There's dents on that door. I kicked it 4 fucking times. That's how mad I was. That dent in this door. Where are my Roshis?
Oh my God.
That's how.
That's your island
pissed I hit.
feet.
With your
Yeah,
fucking
there's no
brick
padding.
feet.
Yeah.
There's no padding in them damn shoes. And then I just lose it. But 2 days after that, they fired him because apparently he bitched about being in the back too. So I didn't know about that till later.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, "This is too fast. This is too small. This is." I'm
Well,
like, "What
it
the?
had nothing
It's
to do with you,
receiving,
so.
dude."
Oh my God. Bro,
So yeah,
get your life together.
but after she came out, talked to me, I settled down a little bit. She goes, "Hey, go to the break room." Put my hood on. I was crying because I was so super emotional.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to he came in to clock out. And he talked to another manager to help him clock out. Fucking rookie. And then the manager goes, "Hey, I heard what happened. Come talk to me in the office." So I broke down there and too. But I was like, but she's like, yeah. She's like, it's, you are older, and good you didn't hurt him in any way. It's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm at my job. I
lost it
can't.
on
I
our
can't. As
hands.
much as I want to act the fool, I can't act the fool.
Yeah.
Right.
But I did pause and think like, yo, this will go. This will pass. This kid is like nothing to me.
Right.
So he shouldn't be affecting me this much.
Right.
The only reason why, because I was so raw about my dad passing
Yeah.
away. That's the reason why it was so raw and still
Yeah.
fresh.
Things affect you differently when you
Yeah.
have stuff like that going on. And I
Yeah.
think that's what, just for me, it's like, be nice.
Yeah,
Like,
because you never know what somebody else is going through.
You have no
So,
idea what people are going
Why
through.
not? Why not? Just be nice to them. You never know what a nice gesture, a smile, a wave can do to
or
somebody's
like
day.
or asking
what I
how
mean?
you're doing. And then,
Yeah, like you never know. Like
let them vent.
those small things mean a lot to people,
Yeah, because only management
especially if
knew
they're going through something.
what was going on in my personal life, so all the employees didn't know. Maybe one or two knew, but then that opened the floodgate because then everyone heard the story.
Right. Well, I mean,
even understand what I've been going through.
I mean,
No,
at that point, yes.
Yeah.
But
Even though there was
Yeah.
tears, you saw like
red,
It was like
No,
tears
you
and fire.
Yes,
fiery
you
tears.
saw daggers flying out of my eyes. Like I want to stab this kid.
It's like, Ray, I look into your eyes, you're crying. Is that a dragon?
Oh my gosh!
Is that fire? Yes.
There's a fire-breathing dragon in both of your eyes.
Yeah. No,
Oh, you baby, not here no more.
and then my head was newly shaved, so you just see blood
Veins.
vessels,
Veins popping out.
veins popping out, freaking.
You know,
Jesus.
it's rough at work
It
because
is.
I don't think people know how to draw that line between coworker and friend. And
No, because
No, they
everybody
don't.
thinks that when
Everybody's
you guys
their
work, when you
friend.
work with each other, that you guys are friends.
No.
It's like, no, it's not true.
We're
I am
coworkers. I'm there
not
to make money, go
friends.
home.
with any of my coworkers.
I'm friends with
Well,
more of the
if
girls
they
than the
didn't-
guys.
If they didn't know that, they will after they hear this.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. And I have very specific reasons though. And this
Yeah.
is, I've had to learn the hard way how to literally protect my energy at work.
yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why I wanted
cool-
wanted to talk about this because that shit has been
I can't-
putting me through the ringer.
I can't
Other
wait
than
for the
family,
reactions when they hear
coworkers,
this. This is
I
gonna
don't
be
give a
It's
shit.
the
amazing.
second most to deplete your energy during the day. Like you're not tired physically, you're tired mentally. And
Yeah, mentally.
spiritually.
Dude,
Jesus,
right?
yeah.
Like I can come home. Like, what day was it? It was Tuesday. So he goes to work on Tuesday night and Thursday night. And so Tuesdays, I'll come home, I'll hang out with him for a little bit, and then right when he's getting ready to leave, I'll slam my pre-workout, and he leaves, and I start my workout. And I can literally physically get in a workout on Tuesday or Thursday or Friday or whatever day it is. Physically, I can do it. Mentally and emotionally, I'm
It's like-
way checked
like
out.
Spent.
So Tuesday, that I did my routine, I worked out, and I was literally laying on the floor to stretch after my workout, and I just started bawling because it for the last couple weeks, and nobody knows this except for him. It has you know a little bit of it. It's been so mentally and emotionally taxing for me at work that it's getting to the point where I'm questioning whether or not it's worth it because I've been promised things like
Yep.
salary, and I've been promised things like a managerial position in the department that I'm at that I'm not getting. And just this past Friday, they sent Friday. I don't know what day it was. Doesn't fucking matter. It was probably Tuesday because that's the day I lost it. They sent out a memo with all the
these-
promotions
yeah.
that they have given over the last week or two. And guess who the fuck they
What?
decided to leave out of that shit?
You.
Me. And so now,
Oh, good.
I don't
The only
do
woman, by the
anything-
way.
huh?
So the only woman.
Literally the only woman.
That
All of them, everybody in
is-
upper management,
was-
everybody in lower management,
They're all men.
with the exception of one who is not even in this district.
Oh yeah, that doesn't
She's
even
in
count
fucking
then.
Sacramento.
That doesn't count.
There's literally one.
Yeah, 'cause they don't have to deal with her.
They're
She's
all
over-
men.
she's somewhere else.
They're
so
all men.
They can deal with that because they don't have to.
To me, actually, this is it's petty. It's very petty how these guys, like, we're in 2020, man. This ain't like the fucking 80s where he's like,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
this is
come
this
on.
is
But
the
the
year
thing
for
is, it's
everything
like-
to be fucked up. So why
Jesus.
not regress in 2020? Everything else is
I know,
fucked
right?
up.
Everything's fucked. Let's fuck this up even more.
I would understand if I wasn't qualified or effective for the job. But you told me when I moved departments that like I was ready for this position,
You were.
and all I needed to do was show that I could do this job.
You were ready
And I
like you were
have
ready like a year ago.
Oh my God, tell me about it.
Jesus
I've been
Christ.
going above and beyond. So this past week, I decided You're going to pay me a certain way. You want to call me a certain employee. I'm going to do that job. And I refuse to spend my energy on anything above and beyond that shit until you give me what you told me I was going to get and what I rightfully deserve. And that's been so hard for me because
that's just
I always work my ass off. I always have. It's in me. And so, but anyways, so protecting your energy at work, don't do shit unless you're being compensated for it.
Yeah, don't do the shit for free. Yeah,
like they always say, if you're good at something, never do it for free.
Hell no.
Right.
Don't do that shit for free. Don't accept that excuse
even the Joker said that. If you're good at something, don't do it for free.
Yeah.
And don't accept that excuse of, oh, well, we need you to prove yourself. Fuck you.
No.
You wouldn't even be looking in my direction if you didn't think I was qualified or wanted me for this job. So don't tell me that I need to prove myself because you know damn well that I've already proved myself.
That's the same thing when I was working at Home Depot. When everyone decided, when I got there, I was just like,
Home Depot.
I was basically the new dude. All the seniors before left within the span of 4 to 5 months. I learned everything within 6 how to run this department.
Right.
I became the unofficial DM. They gave me the phone.
Yeah.
Everyone came. Hey, go to Ray.
But did they compensate you for it?
No,
That's
they
the
didn't.
problem.
No.
That's what they're doing with me
But
right
then,
now.
when they realized it, I'm like, they realized they did compensate me after the fact. But I was like, I don't want the position because you treat your DMs like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I will take the responsibility, but you're paying me more. Cool.
And you have to protect yourself, your mental, your emotional by
Sometimes-
knowing those
sometimes
things.
the money just isn't worth it.
Sometimes money ain't
if
worth
it's
it.
gonna affect you every day, like I get paid well or whatever, but I'm miserable every day.
Oh,
It's
fuck
not
that.
worth it because you can't get that back.
See, what fucked me up is how I got let go. And I told you
Right.
the story. I'm like, utter bullshit. I'm like, you're just looking to fire somebody.
Basically, we wanted you to take this position. You didn't want to. We'll find a way to get out of it.
Yeah, so
what
that's what
they
they did. And all of a sudden, who comes crawling back a few months later? Well, asked me to come back. Like, hey, we give you this. We'll give you that. You get the apology from the manager. I'm like, I don't want the.
You should did that shit.
I want him gone.
And then you've been
you
like,
did
I'm
that.
cool, bye.
And because when you got to apologize, now I want everybody around when you
Oh
apologize.
yes, yeah. I want like everybody, even if they're new, they don't know me. I want everybody. I want that.
everybody
I want
there.
shit in writing. It's like a pin on my wall.
I want people walking in.
But that,
Hey, you real quick. What are you getting here? Lumber? Come over here.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Here. He's gonna apologize. I want
oh,
to
you're
ask out.
plumbing?
Electrical,
Hey, get over here.
garden, plumbing.
Get over here.
I know you got a big ass toilet on your back. Bring it over here with you.
Just set it down for a minute. Set it down.
Everybody
for a
right
minute.
here.
Seasonal, window, everybody.
Yeah. Cashiers. I know you bringing it up. Close the register. Come over here. I need everybody. Gather around. You got something important you got to say? You got to say? You can say right now? You do?
Oh yeah, night crew. I know you're still here. You don't go home till 6 a.m.
Right.
Get over here.
Everybody who's off, I'm gonna call you. Come in. This is very important. I need everybody here.
Hey,
Oh, my
everyone
God.
on their phone and Zoom somebody.
I know.
I don't care if they work with us. I want everybody here. But yeah, no, I didn't take it as much as I want. The money was great, but it was like, is it worth it?
Sometimes it's just not worth it.
It's not worth it.
The money was great, but it was like, if you're not going to follow my terms about like certain days that I want off, and you can't give me like one.
But it's
or
not
two,
like you're asking for
I'm
them.
not asking for one fucking day.
Literally one day.
One fucking day. Just
Or
don't let me close and don't make me open the next day because I will not make it.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
I will not make
that's
it.
trash.
They
So
shouldn't be
that's-
doing that to anybody though. That
That's what
shit
I'm saying.
sucks.
And isn't there like a law where you need
Nope.
12 no, not
Nope.
even.
No,
I
it
thought
is
was.
not 12 hours. It's like 4.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
ain't that
Unless
much?
you're in,
Especially if you work
unless you're
retail.
driving
That's not
or
fair.
the
Yeah, 'cause-
set of rules for like EMTs and shit like that is totally different.
Yeah, 'cause
they
But
need
they work
just-
like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we won't even get
So
into
yeah,
that.
so I was like, no, as much as it was cool, and then I would see some like real cool friends and people I really liked. No,
That's the thing about that. And it's when you start doing something that hasn't been announced or that title actually hasn't been given to you, people don't respect you.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the thing is if I'm going to supervise this department and I'm going to be a manager of this department,
I want the
I
title.
need people to
To
know
know.
that I'm not
Right.
on a power trip acting like this is my position.
Right.
I'm trying to
been-
earn this position because you told me that was where I was headed.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, because this is what happened, I now have people talking shit behind my back.
pussies.
Right.
And the thing is they think that I don't
know.
fucking know that they're talking shit behind
Fucking
my
idiot.
back. And I know
Idiots.
exactly who they are and what the fuck they're saying.
Newsflash, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Don't act like you're
shocker,
slick. Don't
I
act like
fucking
you're
know who
slick.
you are. And let me tell you another thing. Those people who sit there and listen to those people who talk shit about you
Jesus
and
Christ.
don't say shit and don't say, hey, like,
Fucking pussies.
don't do that. She doesn't
Yeah, she doesn't deserve it.
She doesn't deserve
Why don't you
that.
say it
Like,
to her face?
I don't understand why you're so, whatever about her.
I say that to everybody who, like, if they like some random or someone we're talking to, like, go talk to that person.
You don't know what they're going through. Go
Yeah,
talk to that person.
talk to that person, or grab a manager, have manager, you, and that person sit in one room,
Right.
hash it out.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know,
that's
'cause-
not human nature.
Get over yourself.
That's maturity
Fuck
and common
yeah,
sense.
Get
and
over
that
yourself.
doesn't
Yes,
really
get
exist.
over
Grow the
yourself.
fuck up.
No,
Especially if you're in your field and these people are in their 30s and 40s. What are you acting like a fucking kid? Stop it.
Look, I understand exactly what you're saying. I agree
Jesus.
100%.
Oh, we do.
But I'm here to let you know that's not human nature. Human nature isn't for you to be upfront with somebody, or because people don't like
Pussies.
confrontation.
Sorry.
Okay, you're saying yes. No, you're right. But people don't like confrontation. It's easier for somebody to smile in your face and then stab you in the back,
Yeah,
as opposed to
while your back is turned.
instead of pulling a knife out and trying to fight you face to face.
I respect you.
I can't beat you face to face. When your back is turned, I can kill you.
Oh,
Figuratively,
see, yeah.
I would
See?
respect you more if you
That-
stabbed
I
me in the
mean-
front. I would. I respect you
Yes,
more.
of course. But like I said, that's not a fight that I know I can win face to face. When you turn your back, I can kill you,
Because people don't
and you don't know what
people
happened.
don't
All you
care
know
about
is you're
their
dead.
morals. They care about
true.
fucking winning.
Right. If I stab you in
Whether
the back,
it's
you're
in
dead.
their head that they
Yeah.
won
You don't know what happened.
or they actually
Yeah.
won, that's what they want.
Yeah, that's all. it is.
Yeah.
So to bring it for full circle, I say all this not to just bitch and whatever, but these people do need to know that I fucking know. I
Suckers.
say it because
Boom,
you
right in front of
have,
your workplace.
you have to be careful who you trust, who you think is your friend,
Word,
and
What you say to that friend.
what you say to people,
word.
and how much time you spend doing something that you're not being compensated for. And this is not in relationships. This is strictly in a business sense.
Right.
Because business
It also works in
thrives.
Well, yeah, it can
personal
apply
life.
to personal.
Personal
life.
life.
It can,
We're
but-
talking
No, but
specifically
not,
right
yeah,
now.
but not
Right.
relationship, but personal life.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
So, but business is based on that reciprocation of working together mutually. Whether you
that.
employ people or whether you are the owner of a company who, or whether you are one of those employees. And it needs to work like that. And you can't assume that everybody is your friend. And I used to have people,
Yeah,
like when I
that's
was
true.
serving,
Mhm.
people, other servers used to get pissed off because I wouldn't, I would run people's food and, I would help you out if I could. But, I wasn't there to, talk to
To
you on the
socialize.
side when we're slow or to
Right.
do this. And I was never the type, if you have time to lean, you have time to clean. But I'm at work. I'm not here to make friends. I've always been like that. And people think that I'm a hard ass and I'm a bitch for thinking like that. And I'm just used to it at this point. But that's
Right.
me protecting
your energy.
my fucking bag.
Yeah.
And that's part of my energy, because if I'm not making the bag that I think I need to make, that's going to fuck with me, which in turn turns me into a negative person, which affects my energy. And I don't want my negative energy
To
pushed
rub
onto
off,
him or Mia or you. It's just not fair. So,
Well, knowing that we know each other so long, if there was negative energy, I think we would say something about it.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, she doesn't
if
want
I
to
can
bring that
prevent
here.
that and
of course.
not have us waste time on having to have those types of conversations
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
and be aware of what I need to do to protect my energy, which is my bag, my mental, my physical, whatever it is, then that's what I'm going to do.
But sometimes happens. It happens. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. What are you
Gotta
gonna
let
do?
it out. I better let it out to the people
Ooh, Kevin Hart let it fly, and
Yeah, it was
I
good.
took notes, baby.
I did too.
Because I'm letting it fly.
Because I like to let it out to people.
You are in rare form today, Taryn. Rare form.
I
Ain't
love
she? Rare form? That
Rare
one?
form,
can
baby.
you smash the like button on the rare form, please?
Right.
Thank you. Appreciate
Rare
you.
form.
Hey, I want
Yeah.
to
Oh, subscribe and like
put in
and
the
subscribe.
comments. Put in the comments hashtag rare form.
yeah, hashtag rare form. Can you get about 300 likes? Can we do that? Like that button? Thank you.
Rare form.
No,
Can we
but
get that? Can we get that?
yeah, because
We're going to get a lot of dislikes, I'll
we
tell
are.
you that, though.
That's cool. That's cool.
Hey,
We'll take it.
appreciate it, but fuck y'all
Yeah.
too.
One
So,
one
there
of
you go.
this.
Moving right along.
But one of the other ones I saw is understand your own negativity, meaning understand your own bullshit. I know I'm
Okay.
bullshit. A lot of times I bullshit, but I know that's me, and I'll always own it. If I'm bullshitting you,
another one, boss.
if I'm bullshitting you, I'm gonna own it. I'm not gonna like fake it. Like no, I own it. I own it. I'm rich. Yeah, but
So, let's see. I get understanding your own negativity because I have
know what I put
had.
out in this world.
I was raised by my grandparents, so my grandma was very negative, and you see that. Well, a lot of people don't realize the environment they grew up in and what they don't want to be. But
true that.
I not to toot my own horn, but toot toot, saw that and realized I don't want that.
right, right.
And I was such a bitch, and I was a hard ass, whatever. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You know
Yeah,
me from
yeah, yeah,
younger
yeah.
years.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that I connected to that rule because like I'm the same way. I'm like, oh my god.
But then, there's a time and a place for it.
Yeah, there's a female form that yes.
But there's a time and a place
Yeah,
for
of
it.
course, yeah.
Like you can't just walk around fucking unhappy and negative all the goddamn time, and people
Yeah,
do
I wanna see
everywhere.
that.
Walk around. What are you looking at? I ain't looking at you.
But I
I don't
don't.
want to be around that shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, there-
Fucking
yeah.
exactly.
But see, we always
and
had-
if you have people in your life that are like that and you're sick of it, don't fucking deal with it.
yeah.
I refuse
Tell
to talk
them something.
to listen to the people at work that are always bitching about their shit and they won't fucking change it. I'm like, we are not friends.
That's your
I don't
fault.
have to listen to this. In goes my fucking headphones and I'm working away. And the same applies to this one and this one and that one and anybody else that surrounds me. I'm like, no.
Well,
I mean, him and you, I'll have a different type of conversation with.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
hey, cut the shit out.
yeah.
He's never that way.
I
But
was
cut the
gonna say,
shit
I
out.
was that- I was like, do I do that?
No,
I
no,
do
no,
that.
no,
I'm
you
saying,
don't. I'm
yeah.
just
No, no,
making a general
I just
statement.
want to make
The-
sure. I was
no,
gonna
no,
say,
he's never like that.
We'll have a
At that
conversation.
time-
I'm like that before he's
We'll
like
have a
that.
conversation when
At
this is
that
over
time
about what's
for
going
me,
on
when
around
she-
here, 'cause apparently there's some things
I
that I
don't
know
know.
about.
So, yeah,
when
no,
she
no.
says that at that time, it wasn't me not owning my negativity. I was also denying that negativity. I was in denial.
Oh, of
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
you were acting.
I was in denial. Like, no, I'm good. I put the front.
Well,
I
yeah,
put the
because
bullshit
that's that's a hard thing to
Yeah.
admit to yourself. It's harder to
And it's hard to admit
it's harder
to
to
some-
admit that to yourself than it is to other people.
Yeah,
That
it is.
There's
It's hard to-
something going on that I don't know how to deal with.
and I'm fronting.
That's easier for me to tell. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, as
Right.
opposed to be by myself and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. No.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I'm fine.
Well, that's
stupid.
yeah,
But it's
because we
like-
could tell you, be like, hey, we know you don't know what you're doing.
right. Like,
And
I need help. Like,
maybe
it's
if you
easier
did
for
it
that.
this way,
Yeah.
it would help, or we'll help you along the way.
Right.
When you're by yourself, you're constantly rationalizing
Yes.
why it's okay
Yes.
to continue
Yeah, you're
to
justifying
do what
it.
you're
Exactly.
doing.
Because it's easy to justify with
yeah,
yourself.
because
Yes.
like I said, it's
Absolutely.
it's harder for people to admit things to themselves. So it's
Yeah.
easier to come up with a way to.
Make an excuse and all
Yes.
that. Yeah. Because for me, it was like I was more afraid because like I love y'all, but there was parts of me I still was afraid to share.
Of course.
And that's
You know,
why
that's
I
why-
kept poking
Yeah,
at
and
him
then
because
for
I'm like,
her-
it's us. It's
Yeah.
just us.
For
Yeah.
her to do that, I was like, you know what? It's real.
Yeah.
I knew. I'm like, all right, cool. I could be vulnerable and raw, and I won't be judged like a motherfucker.
Nah,
Exactly.
fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, you will, but
Yeah, I will.
we'll
but-
just tell
but-
you straight
but-
up.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, and I would prefer that other than you sugarcoating it. For me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but we
'Cause
don't.
I hate
we don't
sugarcoating.
really do it like.
And,
Oh my god, I can't believe he was acting like that. It's like, man,
Hey, Rance,
if
why
you
don't
don't
you,
knock it
man?
the fuck
Yeah,
off. I'm
exactly.
so sick of you.
And I'm
Like,
like, you know what? You goddamn right.
but see, that also is you have to know who you're
Yeah.
doing that
Who, yeah,
with.
uh-huh.
definitely.
Who can accept that rawness from you?
Yeah. Yes.
That realness, that
Right.
criticism. That's like,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because some
I get
people,
it.
some people don't. A lot of people don't take well to that.
like
That
Oh,
feels
yeah.
like, that
that's
feels like an attack.
99% of the
But
population.
I'm saying it feels like an attack on your character and who you are. You
Right.
don't know. And so
Yeah.
it's the first thing someone does is get defensive
Super.
instead of being like,
They get all like this pouty.
where because people don't look at the source. They
Right.
just hear the words and like, oh, I don't like that. But you have to look at in totality when people talk about things like where's it coming from? What's the source? Is that a reputable source?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't care. So if
Because
someone that
if it's not, it's just gossip.
yeah, someone that you've
Well,
known
Yeah.
a lot of years, and you guys are consider them good friend or whatever the case may be, something like that, where you're close.
Mhm.
That's what you have to do. You have to look at that person and be like, okay, they're telling me something about me that I may necessarily not agree with, but why would they feel like they could tell me that? So there has to be something there because I
Yeah.
trust this person.
And that's the
That's-
difference
yeah.
between it being a type of person. So when he says that, in my mind, there's three types of people. There's the people you know that are saying it because they give a shit about you
Right.
and they want to help you.
Yeah.
There's the people who look at both sides of something and say, hey, this might help you. And then there's people who just can't fucking stay out of it and they say whatever the fuck they think they can say.
Whether it
And
hurts you or
obviously,
not.
exactly.
Or
Right.
helps
and,
you or not.
And
Right.
those people, obviously, we
Yeah.
don't want those in our
Kick
energy
rocks, bitch.
circle,
Get the
so
fuck
we're
out.
kicking them out.
Just you know, I'm kicking with my left foot.
But those people, aside from the people that you love, there's people like I feel like myself, whether I like you or not, if you're going to talk and you want my opinion on something, I'm going to evaluate the whole situation.
Right.
Not just you're the one telling me about it, so I'm going to think about how you feel about it or how, what makes, I'm not going to, the bottom line is I'm not going to tell you what makes you feel better. I'm
Right.
going to tell you what should be told,
Right.
whether that's what you think it is or whether that's something
Right.
else.
I'm
Right,
here. I'm
right.
here to help the situation.
Exactly. And that's rare.
So not telling you what
And
you
those-
want to hear, telling you what you need to hear.
Right.
Because it's like back to like, who you're telling it to. The person you're telling it to, I hope they can take this in the most sincere and very, critical way that I'm helping you. I'm
Right.
not hurting you. I'm not attacking you. But I just hope it's both maturity-wise. They're both there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's
And that's
difficult,
where
though.
you have to evaluate when you really need to feel comfortable before you're gonna divulge some juicy stuff about yourself. You have to know who you're talking to,
Yeah.
Right.
and you have to trust that person, and you can't walk around just trusting people.
Oh.
Can't-
As much
no.
as I
Hell no.
Nah, trust.
and
Gotta
I
say the
is
name,
valuable.
no.
Trust is valuable to me like fucking anything. So you got to earn this bitch. You know what I mean? I'll let you. I'll let you know what
I
you know.
used to do.
Isn't trust a crazy thing?
It is
Like it takes years and years
to build. Yeah.
to build trust. You can break trust in a second,
Yup.
Yeah.
and then it's going to take years and years and years to build that
rebuild
trust
it.
again.
No, even
Trust
if
is so crazy,
Even
man.
if that
It is.
even
That's
if that
insane.
bridge is burned, even if you love this person, I can't trust you again.
Like that's
hurts. It
That's
hurts, yeah.
crazy, right? Like, but anyway, so I just
That is crazy.
like it's insane.
yeah. So
All right. Well, moving out of the professional aspect of protecting your energy, basically, not everybody you work with is your friend. I don't care if you hang out with them outside of work or not.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
you
Good
could
for
be,
you.
you guys can have fun with each
Yeah,
other.
you can be
because that
besties all you
person's
want.
Fun, but
But
I
let-
wouldn't do anything with them outside of hanging out in this work setting. Like I'm not inviting them to my house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like or anything
I
like
mean,
that.
you go grab
you
like
want-
Starbucks or something. That's about it.
You going to
You're
Buc-ee's?
gonna
You going to
We're
Buc-ee's?
going to Buc-ee's. Hell yeah, we're going to Buc-ee's.
Taking
yeah.
lunch break
'Cause I'm-
together?
Yeah, because
Put a
I'm
little
more
whipped cream on
friends.
top. You go,
Oh
boy.
boy. Okay. I'm more friends with the girls, most of the girls at work, because I don't. So somehow they get me more than.
Yeah, but-
there's
Sorry.
but there's certain guys who are my age, that I'm super cool with. Everyone else is just like play.
But there's a dynamic,
Yeah.
and I've noticed
What
there's
you
a clique of
notice?
people who are okay with their job and they don't want to move up,
Right.
but they also don't want anybody else
Anybody
to
else.
move up.
And, yeah.
So if you are the person who is trying to constantly progress, like myself, you can't trust anybody.
True.
You cannot
True.
trust anybody. I don't fucking trust nobody. I don't care what they think at work. I don't fucking trust anybody at work.
Yeah. GTA.
So there.
Yeah.
So boom, right in front of the camera. But moving on, I think it's also different when it comes to like we've covered like the friends thing, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
but family.
Woo.
That's tough.
I think
very
that
tough.
one's rough for certain people because when you don't help or when you don't pull your weight or when your family is taking advantage of you and you finally stand up for yourself and say no, there's a level of guilt
Yep.
that comes with it.
Because they make you feel guilty.
It makes you
Right.
feel- 'cause
I mean,
your
I'm
blood.
not saying that
Yeah.
Blood.
it's right, but that's
Right.
what
Well,
happens.
because you feel guilty because, like you said, they're blood.
And it's-
So you feel like, that's what family does. You're supposed to help each other out. But at the same time, there's people who will take advantage of that. And then I'm spending all my time helping people. And then when I need help, all of a sudden I have no family. Nobody's around.
Yeah.
So
That's not fair.
yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah.
But that's what family does.
That's when you check them receipts and you cash them bitches later.
So
I've done that.
I want to
That's what
know.
family does, yo.
Yeah. I do that with everybody.
I think
cash
I lost
everybody.
it.
I keep them receipts.
Oh,
Everybody.
I want to know if people out there think that blood makes you family.
No.
Not I need
necessarily.
comments on this video because
Yeah.
I need to know who thinks blood makes you family.
Not necessarily. To me.
I absolutely am with you on that.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
I
either.
have tons of family that obviously they're blood that I don't ever talk to.
Yeah. I see them more than I see some of my immediate family.
And it has nothing to do. It just sometimes. I mean, family are people that you can't control
yeah.
being related to you, having the same blood flowing through them that you have.
You can't
Right.
control
control that.
you were born in this
So,
family.
Yeah, like you were born into it, so you might feel obligated because okay, that's family. But it's like sometimes family doesn't treat you like they
Nope.
should. They don't treat
Nope.
you like family,
yeah.
and so that's what friends or family that you pick.
Yeah.
So,
I just don't think it's okay for people, no matter who you are, where you're from, whether we're blood related, whether we were fucking spit sisters when we were 7. I don't fucking. I don't,
Or blood
or
brothers.
blood brothers. I don't
my God.
fucking
I've done
care. If you.
COVID.
This is before, way before.
This is before all that shit.
Raiders
Yeah.
was yesterday. You some blood brothers. COVID. Everybody sick.
It's your blood, bitch. Come on.
Come on, man, get corona with me. Oh, you got the vid.
You got the vid.
You got the
vid.
vid-19. That's a vid-19 right there.
I know the vid-19 when I see it.
You don't want to get vid. You don't want to get vid-19 twice.
I was just gonna say.
That's how you get vid-19 in your hole. That's
You better get the large, Dad.
So,
You get that butter beat off.
dude, that shit was so funny.
I'm trying to pretend like I knew it. Butter beat off. Oh my God. Go ahead, sorry.
They still doing that? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know who you are anymore.
And my daughter said it. I looked staring right at her. Oh Jesus!
Like
Lord,
she was eating her
didn't know
food
what it
like she
was.
didn't know what was going on.
Thank God. Okay, back on. What happened?
Shit.
But I mean, I think people
Main tangent.
let their family disrespect them.
And run them over.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they're family. Because of
It's like
that's what
they're
you're taught.
I
entitled to- like
fucking
they're entitled to do
refuse.
it. Yeah.
I refuse.
That's
I
what-
will not.
That's what you're
I
taught.
won't
Ain't
do
nothing
it.
more important than family.
You're not
Bitch,
gonna. You're not gonna use me like a fucking bank. You're not gonna tell me where I should and shouldn't live. You're not gonna fucking tell me how and when I'm supposed to forgive somebody and how I'm supposed to fucking feel and when I'm
Yeah.
supposed to get over it. You don't get to tell me any of
don't.
that stuff, and
that
you don't
part.
get and you don't get to affect me emotionally or mentally by trying to make me do any of those things. That's a waste of my energy, and I'm not fucking doing
That
it.
leads to one of my other favorite thing. Don't give permission. No
Okay,
one-
now
yeah.
what do they mean by
So
don't?
no
give-
one can affect you without your permission. If someone's energy will be harmful to you, don't grant them that permission. Recognize the power within yourself. Own it.
I've been
Says Owen.
saying that for years now.
Oh, here.
Who have you been saying that
This is
to,
your favorite.
though?
I've
You-
been
Wait,
saying
no.
that to you. I've been
Oh.
saying that to, I've been saying that to tons of I say that to
This-
people all the time.
Well, we
Because
talk about
we
Ray
talk
all the
about
time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But this is my
Like-
favorite line. You are no one's emotional puppet.
Yeah.
Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Why am I over here
I
with all the
catching-
fucking
catching all the
feels,
feels.
and you don't feel shit?
I say it all the time. Like there's no point in investing your energy into somebody who doesn't reciprocate that energy. So when I tell them about being angry or upset and letting people have that power over you, it doesn't like why? Why would you let somebody have the power to make you angry when this well yeah we're talking this about you, right?
Oh, no.
Raymond.
Because there's a
yeah,
certain someone
but-
that pisses you off
but
because they come in, you're like, man, this motherfucker, I can't.
No, but see,
Kill us both. And you're like,
No, but
Hey, kill your side.
she brought a good point after that. I have to say it, let it float in the air, and it disappears. That feeling goes away.
oh, is that what happens? So
Yeah.
you got to get it off. Your
I gotta
chest.
get it off my
And
chest.
then 2 hours later, he says it
So
again.
that's right. It don't matter
Yeah.
anymore. Yeah, 2 hours later, I don't
I'm
give a fuck
like,
anymore.
like, yo, they still here. Man, fuck that. Man.
Yeah. If it happens,
into a brick
if
wall.
if it happens once, I say it, let it float in the air, disappear. If someone doesn't ever mention it again that night, then I won't mention it again. But if you tell me, hey, she's still, bitch, you know that's my natural reaction. Don't mention her again.
But the issue is,
But
why does that person have that effect over you? Why do you let somebody else dictate how you're feeling? Because you
know why.
No, but you own your feelings.
Yeah.
And that person has, even though that person may know why you're upset at them, they have no idea you feel the way you feel.
So
When
why
we're
waste
talking
it?
about this. So why let them have that power over you? Why they could be over there having a good time, not knowing that, not giving a fuck about you being over there. But you over here, this motherfucker, I can't wait. Steaming.
But no, I'm not those.
At the bar steaming. You want something to drink? Nah, everything evaporates before it gets me. Cause I'm a 4-alarm blaze.
It's a reverse for me.
Give me some water.
It's more.
Get to you.
It's more.
Before it touches the hat,
almost-
it's burned up.
It's almost like literally protecting my energy. Well, I say let it float in there, it disappears, it's gone. That
But it
feeling's gone.
doesn't.
But it
The
doesn't
thing is,
disappear
if
because-
you're saying it floats in the air and disappears,
does.
but if
No,
somebody
but if
brings
I
it
bring
up, you
it
should
up,
be
you would
like,
be like,
oh,
Let me bring it
whatever.
up. But it's like 2 seconds, like fucking bitch, and that's it.
But still, just that, like, I don't know.
Okay, no, but
I know that I'm guilty when it comes to my family.
I do that because sometimes, to me, perversely, I find it funny. It makes me laugh when I act that way. I make myself. You know,
Well, stop doing it because it annoys the fucking shit out of me.
when's the last time
Because,
I've done it? Not never.
because we haven't been there.
No, even
Because coronavirus, we haven't been anywhere
And we-
because they won't let us fucking go anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's been 8 months.
I know, but if
Shit.
it's been that long, there's gonna be a time where you know what? I won't give a shit.
I bet you.
Okay,
if we
well,
went,
2 years and counting, and you still give a shit.
No, I don't.
If we went to the spot right
Okay,
now,
say that this shit ends next year. Let's just say.
no, let's say it ended tomorrow.
Okay.
And we went to the spot and
All
that
right.
person was there, you'd be like, fucking bitch.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
You're
you
a
would.
fucking
No,
liar.
no.
Why?
I wouldn't.
Because we've had this conversation?
No, this is no. Because
Hey,
like,
I want y'all to know.
depending,
Fucking liar.
depending
fucking
on
lying.
on where we're at during the night. If I had a few drinks,
A fruit gin?
yeah, a few gin,
I was like, that make fruit gins?
food gin from Mortal Kombat 11.
That sounds fire.
I'm the god
I
of
might like
wind.
that. I might like a fruit gin.
Fruit gin?
I don't know
Fruit
the
gin.
Gin and
I'm the
tonic?
god of
Maybe.
wind.
I
Maybe.
might, you know. I might
Raiden's
like
my
that.
brother.
Might
I'm just-
take the
whatever.
sting out of the gin.
No, I'm
fruit
just-
gin. Anyways.
I think
Is that what gin and juice is, a fruit
now that we haven't been there in 8 months, if it ended tomorrow, I probably wouldn't give a fuck. I really wouldn't. I'd probably say just for fun, just for kicks for me.
All right.
I don't know.
I'm gonna monitor the situation
please.
as the potential of us
Oh,
actually
yes.
encountering
More
the
on this
situation
developing story.
that that we.
November 21st, 2020. Y'all remember this shit, and when this shit comes back up again, we'll talk about it. But
I mean, but it's gonna be a while because
it's gonna be a while. But I'm just
coronavirus.
saying,
Because
you know what I mean?
we're
Because
not,
like,
we're not back to the summer when
Yeah,
we can
because-
actually do
because
shit. I just want to get
just-
comfortable because we're not doing shit.
We're
Because-
not going fucking.
because this
Summer.
person's connected to somebody who I
obviously dislike.
no.
very much.
This
Okay,
person's connected
so-
to somebody I've dated for 9 years.
let me
and
ask you.
it's just like I care for her so much that I don't want nothing bad to her. And then
But she don't act like that when that chick's around.
Well,
does she feel that same way? Does she like fucking bitch?
she does.
No,
We say fucking bitch to each other.
she says fucking bitch, but she doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, she says
You say fucking bitch, and you're like, and we see the steam out of your head. Michelle,
Popeye.
on the other hand, is like, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And she don't fucking care.
But you
and
know
that's
what?
how you're
But see-
supposed. That's
no, but
exactly
see-
what you're
but
supposed
see,
to do.
But Michelle is sometimes a douche. She'll poke the bear. She'll poke me to get that reaction.
She be like, hey,
She'll like, hey,
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 hey, look at you over there. Fucking
Hey,
bitch.
Ray, Ray, Ray.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Hey,
is
hey.
it-
She'll do it because
hey, you see that bitch? You see that bitch over
yeah,
there?
it's funny funny to her.
That's what bitch make you mad?
She'll giggle, laugh my head. I'm like, I got it. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch.
But now you're letting her.
Boy, come on. I love her.
see where I'm going with that,
But
right?
that's different.
That's not different.
I know,
That's
you,
like
I know you ride or die for her.
Yeah,
I
you
get
know,
that,
I mean,
and that's cute and all that. But
But y'all need to get back together. I'm just saying because I'm sick of this shit.
basically,
Go ahead.
but
Tell her, guys. Go ahead.
hey, Michelle, does she listen to this? Mm-hmm. Michelle, I'm so sick of you.
I can't wait for this yet.
I am so sick of you. If you and me, we don't get your minds right together in a collective space and just get back with Ray, because I'm so sick of y'all every weekend y'all together.
Every weekend.
You might as well just be together. Y'all do the same shit, just we ain't got a title, man. I'll write on a piece of paper, you have a title.
I will marry y'all
You know what I'm saying?
unofficially right motherfucking now.
You can call me you can call me the savior. I am the Messiah for the greater good.
For the greater good.
I will accept you, Michelle, and Mimi. I will marry you if so be it.
For the greater good.
For the greater good.
Oh God.
That's how he ends it.
I'm
Hey,
hoping we only see that one
I
more
can't wait for her
time.
to see this
I
one.
need y'all to be like Nike and just fucking do it.
I
Just
can't
do it.
I can't. Like, yo, I was like, you gotta watch this episode.
Yeah, 'cause-
So
let me tell you something, bitch. You think I can
An hour and one timestamp. I'm looking at the time.
right,
Yeah, at an hour.
about an hour.
About an hour.
About an hour.
I'd say
Check it
start
out.
at about 58 minutes in.
Yeah.
that
If
way
you're not
you-
gonna watch the whole thing, start
Yeah,
58
start at
minutes
58,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just for Michelle. Everyone else, watch the whole thing.
Yeah, watch the whole
watch,
thing.
watch the whole goddamn thing.
watch the whole
But
thing.
reiterate, I
Yeah.
am so sick of you. just
Get out.
Just fucking do it.
that's where I need to put the like Shia LaBeouf right here. Just do
Do
it.
it. You can do it. Do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Oh. Okay, but I'm guilty of that. I've finally let not
things
almost the stuff at work go. Like I'm just like,
You gotta get it off your chest, though.
the family stuff is a lot harder.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, because that's
You can't get rid of them.
family. That's
You can't get rid of them.
Yeah, they're always there, and they just pop up and like, family. You're like, bitch, stop being family,
You can get rid of them as far as you can throw them.
And I'm like,
That's not far.
right? It's family is tougher for sure.
It's a lot harder.
And if you
Right.
think you're stuck with that, and you think we can help you, let us know. We can.
Yeah, because we joke about it right
Yeah,
now,
we do.
but all three of us have been not just in the family situation, but other stuff where
Yeah.
we've finally gotten to a point in our lives where we have.
Plus, I'm
really,
old. Get some of this wisdom.
I know, right?
I mean, yeah, we really learned
I feel this
to.
experience,
You know
yo.
what
You
I'm
know what I mean?
saying?
Jeez.
We've learned to
Get this
protect our
knowledge.
energy
Yeah,
and,
I know,
and
right?
and do what
yeah.
we think
Yeah.
is necessary,
You know what I mean?
and stop doing what is not necessary. So
Yeah, I was like, me, I try not a lot of things,
Bug
No.
you. Yeah. No,
affect
things-
me.
Yeah.
only because
There's.
what is that?
three.
No. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Keep going.
I was just saying, like, not a lot of things affect me, not because nothing just affects me, but it's just like I've been through so many things that, like, I just understand. For me, anyway, I know how to compartmentalize things to where it's like it's
Men,
not
I
worth
feel
it
like men can
to-
do that a lot
Yeah.
easier than women can. Like, that's a thing that I've tried to like pick up on. Like, how do I
Right.
compartmentalize this? Like, put this back here.
Yeah.
Like,
I-
it's still gonna
it's
be
easy
there.
to-
but,
I
like,
put things in the back burner.
Well, yeah.
I
Easy.
can't
Well,
do
yeah,
that.
easy.
I mean, it's still gonna be there.
It's still gonna be there, but it's
you
like
just
there's no
learn
fuel to it. Yeah.
to prioritize it
Like yeah.
in a different manner.
There's
Like, can
a
I deal
study
with this
that
later?
says
Sweet.
it's a lot hard. There's a lot of studies that say it's a lot harder for women.
yeah,
Like,
because
Like,
minds
we-
are
You guys are
constantly
going
going.
20
like for
24/7.
those of us who like a clean house, like the sink's full of dishes. I can't like you want to have sex. I can't focus. Like I just like I'm dead ass serious. Like it's,
you can be all getting into the groove. She's like, "Could you stare face? Dishes ain't done.
I mean, basically, like
I can't enjoy myself."
There's probably Buzz calling on there right now.
I'm
Can't
just
do
saying,
this.
like
there
it's
goes my
very.
libido. Bitch, now I gotta clean
Oh,
dishes. Hold on.
you-
I'm just gonna scrub them real quick.
You're
Put them in
gonna-
some water.
you're
I'll be
gonna
right
wanna-
back.
You're
Keep
gonna
the
want
bed warm.
you want to
It's very
you want
hard.
to have sex. You're gonna let this get mildew yourself, you son of a bitch. You just let this mildew.
You're just gonna let the food harden on the place, you selfish son of a bitch.
It's like, damn. I left that pot of rice out, didn't I?
Oh, fuck.
I sure did not.
That would
That's
be
gonna
me.
hard. I gotta put that in Tupperware.
No, all right,
Shit.
shit.
Because for a while I was like,
Remember how to measure a good pot of rice? Fucking right there.
oh my god,
That's how
if you
do
don't
it.
know how to
Fucking
cook
right
rice,
there.
just hit us
This
up.
fucking
It's easy.
line right there.
Joe Coy.
I did that. I remember the first time. Because, I had never made
He's
rice.
like, what? And I'm like, just use your
I've never made it in
finger.
a rice cooker before. So, like...
I'm like, touch the top of the
and she
rice.
was like... And so, with me, my long-ass fingers, I was like this. She was
I'm
like, oh,
like-
God, no.
That's the first
That
thing.
rice is gonna
if you're
fucking
if you're fucking
That rice
Filipino,
is never gonna soak up all that
if
water.
you're
It's
Filipino,
never
you
getting
learn how to
cooked.
cook rice first, and your parents taught you use your fucking finger
Oh,
to
my
measure the
God.
water.
That shit was going to be right.
Yeah, it was.
All my
going
Filipino
to.
people,
She was like, God, no.
smash that like if you think I'm telling you the truth.
That shit was funny though.
I was like, here? She's like, dear God, no.
That's too much water.
That's too much water. I was like, my bad, it's my finger. What you want me to do?
Because he has long,
Yeah.
long. I mean,
Yeah.
everything's proportionate, but his fingers look pretty long, so like his sections are like way bigger. And I'm like, oh no, Jason's place.
I got the perfect line of the fin. I got perfect line.
Yeah, mine's pretty good too.
Shit.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so
You killed the rice. It drowned.
well, you're getting chicken, no rice.
All protein all the time.
Throw some spinach on that bitch.
I know, right? Fuck.
So some
Mashed potato.
unconventional ways to protect your energy are
Use a mantra. Give something empowering words to say to yourself when you're getting through some crap. So anything that's overwhelming in your life, just breathe and say something positive.
Fuck everybody, don't give a shit.
Yeah.
well, a lot of
Whatever.
people. A lot of people.
Whatever it is.
A lot of people say something along the lines of like, if you're feeling very negative or you feel an emotion that you don't necessarily want to feel, you say this whatever doesn't belong to me, or this whatever is not mine, and I'm sending it back to where I came from. Like I said in the beginning, blah blah blah. But it's just like knowing that. I think something that I do that, well, I have to go back, but I stopped taking pictures in the mirror in the bathroom because for a
We have
long
better
time
lights.
I had what?
We have better lights.
Well, yeah,
got
because
better
I have these
fucking
beautiful
lights.
lights now, but because I would have all these post-its with
Oh, yeah.
all these quotes around,
I
and
dig that. I
everybody's
like
like, "What?" Beautiful.
So I
It's
just
beautiful.
showed him the championship Lakers
What else?
shirt.
What else you got?
Mine is.
Read a fucking book.
Oh, that's all good.
Reading a book is good. Transform yourself to a different dimension.
Yeah.
That makes you happy.
Get yourself out of your own head. One is create a home sanctuary. Find a nice spot in your house that
Sanctuary.
is just for you.
Like a lot of people have that
A bubble, safe space.
have that like porch swing or their chair in the garden.
Yeah.
Or if you live in an apartment, you have a balcony, the chair on the balcony, or
I have a mantra.
my fucking bed is
Yeah.
my fucking
I have
sanctuary.
a
I will
mantra.
tell you that.
I have a mantra.
What's your mantra?
I have cleansed the demons.
Oh. I have exorcised the demons.
This temple is cleansed, which is me.
Oh, boy.
Shit.
And then another one. Trust
Fake
yourself.
announcement. Don't do that.
What? Trust in others?
Mm-hmm. Don't do that.
That's it's a gray area. Like certain people, you know what I mean? Like, trust in yourself. Yeah, trust your instincts. Please trust your instincts. Go with your first gut instincts. If it's
Yes.
bad, it's bad. Don't try to justify it by
Right.
thinking it's good. Stop
Exactly.
I think people need to learn emotional intelligence. I think it's okay to learn what your emotions are, what your triggers are,
Right.
and
Learn 'em. Own
whether
it.
they're good or
Love it.
bad. Like emotional intelligence is a very good thing to
it.
have
It's gonna
because
save your life.
Yes, I think you need to gain emotional intelligence. However you want to do that, research, books, whatever, yoga, breathing exercises.
Baptism by fire in life. Let's go with that way.
It doesn't matter.
Get thrown in
But
lion's
that's how
den.
you trust yourself
Yeah.
because you
Word.
learn about yourself, those
Yeah.
emotions or whatever.
And don't be a what if person. Don't regret it.
Oh my God! Don't
Whether
do that.
it ended up good or bad, don't regret it. Don't be a what if person. Don't do it. Because that's gonna kill you. It's so toxic. If you're like, what if I did this? What if I did that?
Yeah. What if you shut the fuck up?
Yeah. Move the fuck on.
I mean,
As much as that's hard to
I think
do.
it's important to note what you would have liked to be different in that situation. So technically, what you regret, but
Right.
you also have to realize it's over.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't.
You
I can't change it.
I mean, if whatever you're
would've liked
doing,
to
there
have
is a
done it.
do-over,
Uh-huh.
by all means, do
Right.
it over.
Yeah.
But a lot of things in life, 90% of things in life, don't have a do-over.
Yeah.
So, with
Yeah.
that being said,
You get one shot at it.
you have to come to terms with
Look, if you had one shot,
I knew that was coming.
one opportunity, Ray, would you
So-
capture it?
Or just let it slip.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god. So you have to. I can't.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Just like my country, I'm young, scrappy.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
You have to come to terms with everything.
Just watch Hamilton. You'll learn everything about life.
It was fighting favorite Frenchman, Lafayette.
Cookie French, go.
Anything else?
Okay, I'm done.
He's
No, I don't care.
Oh shit.
React on my favorite. Be busy. Yeah, keep yourself busy.
Okay. Keep yourself busy
To a degree.
as long as
It helps.
you're not. Yes, you're not covering up your emotions by being busy.
Yes.
Yeah. Honor
Hallelujah,
yourself
hallelujah
enough.
this evening.
Honor yourself enough to set strong limits.
Yes, set boundaries. You have boundaries. You don't have to say yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to allow people in your house. You don't have to this. You don't have to that.
Yeah.
You have boundaries. It's okay to have boundaries.
Another one. Don't say yes to more than you can handle.
Oh, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying yes. Fucking use the word no if you need it. Jesus Christ.
No is such a great fucking word. Once you use it, you'll be like, I feel good. It's so good.
And you
Felt
know
good to
what?
say no. Ooh.
You can say no and not have to follow it up with this whole
Yeah,
fucking
well,
explanation.
why not?
Because I fucking
Because I
said
said
no.
no.
I said no, bitch.
Boom. End of story.
Yeah.
Period. Period.
That's on period, Pooh.
Boom. Right in front of the camera.
Don't make me put
Right in front of YouTube.
a lot more pairs than just one. I put like 3. It's a wrap for you.
Going.
Your lips. Stop talking.
Oh, Jesus. Nah, keep going.
Yeah, I know. That's it.
Oh,
That's
man.
quickly
Yeah.
cleanse. Another one's quickly cleanse.
By fire?
Yes, if you want to. That helps you.
Quickly
Cleanse
cleanse.
by
Take
fire.
a fucking shower.
Yeah. Cold hot shower.
Shower,
Workout.
declutter,
Workout.
workout, clean. I do all those things. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
Yes.
anything to help you
Yes, she does.
let that stress
to be in the room.
leave
you
your
need
body.
any help here?
You done out there yet? No? Okay,
No,
all right.
he asks if I need help. Don't lie to the people.
Hey,
That's
I'm telling
it.
y'all out
Breath.
there.
Your breath is your.
patented to ask method.
Yes, all with everything.
Hey, you need help with something?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
Then if somebody, well, I needed help. I asked you twice, and you said no, and you know I asked twice. See?
Yeah.
It's foolproof.
That works.
But also, if I ask him, I'm like, "Hey, I know you. I said I didn't help. Can you do this?"
Oh, well, I asked you twice. The answer is no.
No, he doesn't do
The answer is
it.
no. No, I never did.
It's usually never big. But
Well, that's my favorite one. Don't give permission. I love that's my favorite one.
with all of that being said,
Yeah. Huh?
say no.
Yeah.
Final thoughts.
There's plenty of people out there trying to take your energy.
Don't let them.
Don't let them.
Do not let them.
That's basically it.
So,
Yeah.
block the bullshit. If it's unnecessary
The bullshit.
in your life,
The bullshit.
Right.
if it doesn't benefit you in
the
any way
bullshit.
positively or anything like that,
Right.
you ain't got to do it.
You can't be your most optimum best if you don't have the energy to deal with people. So
Be selective.
be selective with who and what
You spend
give
your-
your energy to.
Yeah,
So
that's how you are.
somebody
Your,
had to go.
That's how you're at your peak
Basically.
for the things that you absolutely desire, the things that are going to make you successful, and things like that. Because if you
Yes.
are not in tune with your star player, you cannot be in tune with your energy.
They
So-
lost. I kicked them off the bed. I made an executive decision.
I fucking can't.
Yeah.
Could be anybody, Ray.
Could have been anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, but stay in
Make executive
tune.
decision. Okay, I
Stay
get
in
it.
tune with your star player. And that's you.
Yeah.
simple bitch. You.
And that's
Not somebody else. You simple bitch. Is your star player.
Yes, I
Is the
am a
star
star
player. God damn it.
and that
Everyone
star
is.
player needs to stay at peak performance, which means saving your energy for things that need to be performed on.
Use your fuck bucks wisely, too.
Yes. Oh, watch that. Watch that TED
yeah,
Talk.
please do.
It's great. It's great.
Sarah Knight is her name.
Sarah Knight is
Oh,
her
good
name.
job.
I love her.
She's great.
If I remember, I'll put it.
She
in
wrote a
the
book.
link below in the description.
I
If I
haven't.
remember.
I honestly haven't read the book. I'll remind you. I haven't read the book, but the TED Talk is The Magic of Not Giving a Fuck. The
Yes.
book has the same title. She uses visuals. Fuck bucks come from
Amazing.
the piggy
Yeah.
bank. It's great. You should definitely watch it.
Yeah, that's the title. The life-changing magic of not giving a fuck.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
the
that's the
book
name of the
title.
book. Yeah, book
so
title.
the life-changing magic of not giving a fuck by Sarah Knight. There is also the TED Talk, as I mentioned already. I think we all have pretty much said what we need to say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
I think
good
we
time.
got
Be
it
in
all
tune
out
with the
there.
star player. Once again, if you have not hit that subscribe button this whole video and you've been watching the whole time, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. So I need you to smash that button.
Sure.
While you're at it, if there's anything you agree to, disagree to,
Please.
so on and so forth, please let us know.
Or we can help in any way.
Yeah, definitely. If you want to converse one-on-one about a certain situation,
Or hear-
need a little converse.
see
Hear a group consensus answer for you.
Need a
Yeah.
little consensus.
we are more than willing to. Oh my god.
Catch fire on him. He is killing us out here.
To open
I'll give it to
ourselves
you.
up
I'll give it to you.
and our experiences to what you may need help with, because we've all been through, let me tell you, we've been through some shit.
Oh,
So
Word.
with that being said,
Wait,
our-
we'll make sure that if they have those questions, they can email us.
they can like, comment,
Yes, they can.
or share,
Email.
comment on any of those, including the social media, or
Totes.
if you want to make it more personal, you don't want people to see your business,
there you go.
you can DM us, or you can email us at meandem03@gmail.com. That's meand03@gmail.com. And just to remind people, the audio of the podcast comes out on Tuesday at 9 a.m. on Apple Podcasts and at our website, which is meandem.blueberrynoease.net. And on Thursdays, the video, like you're watching now,
It's on
comes
the
out at
YouTube
9 a.m.
channel.
on the YouTube channel. Technically, it's 8:45, but we don't get into that.
Right.
With that being said, I'm going
This
to
was healthy.
sign
I like
us
it.
off.
Yeah, I feel like you got some stuff.
Oh,
on
I
your
know.
chest.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
No, yeah,
I
no,
don't
No,
know.
sorry. Be sorry. That show was
That's what- that's what-
amazing.
This is supposed to be
This
therapeutic.
is what this. Yeah,
This is supposed to
therapeutic.
be-
This is my therapy, y'all.
I hope y'all enjoyed me going in on some people
Yeah,
without
I-
naming
I-
any
I hope
names,
that
because I could have
people
got
out
fired,
there-
so I didn't name
yeah.
them names.
I hope people out there, listen to it, and be like, you know what? I feel exactly what she's going through,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, ah, but they don't crash.
Actually, there is one more thing I want to say. If
I feel the
you
same way, Swerve.
if you are a female in a male-dominated
profession.
profession,
Which you are.
which
yeah.
I wanna-
most,
I wanna
most
let-
of you
I
are
wanna
going to
let
be,
you know
unless
that
you
you
are a
is, you
self-owned female company, you're going to be.
Word.
And
So show you right.
you need to talk to somebody or bounce ideas off of somebody or whatever it is. I am here because I am trying to shatter glass ceilings as we speak.
I'm just a
And it
working
is-
woman. No.
And it is not
You are
easy at this
not
moment.
alone.
So, whatever.
I am here for you.
Oh my God, he's saying Michael Jackson.
Okay. So, with
I
that being
think-
said, I'm
yeah.
going to sign off
Yes.
our now legally able to drink baby
we gotta
podcast.
we gotta drink some more because Ray's delirious.
Yeah, we do.
I know. Need more libations up in this bitch.
Libation.
It's been great. I enjoyed this.
It was-
I hope
it was
y'all
really
did
good.
too.
Good.
I really
got some
enjoyed
stuff
it.
off.
I like to just sit back and watch y'all go ham. you
This is.
was next level, and then Ray jumped in. I was like, you goddamn right. You motherfuckers get your shit off.
I think that Tara needed this.
She did need it.
Yeah, she waited for her.
I just
Oh,
sat back
got
in there and was
you.
like, look at y'all.
I waited for my moment.
Wow,
I
I'm so proud. Wow.
Okay, this I got the 12 ways to protect your easily depleted energy. It's also a book, so these 12 ways will help you if you need to.
Yeah,
Check it
it's
out.
online. Thank you, Kevin Hart.
StrongSensitive Souls.com. Sorry.
Thank you, Kevin Hart, for
sure.
Zero fucks
Zero
given,
fucks
and
given.
saying that you're in the comfort of your own home and you're just gonna let it
Consequences,
fly.
let it fly.
Because I'm in the comfort of my own home
And she
and
done-
I
and
just
she- and
literally
she done
let it
lit
fly.
it.
And she let it fly. It was a whole ass.
It was
eagle.
like the Blue Angels just came through.
America. Eagle. All right. Once
Fuck
again,
out of our country.
once again, this is the Me and Them podcast. My name is Taryn,
I am Rayan.
And I'm Savoy.
and we're gonna go ahead and be out. We'll see y'all here back again next week for episode 22. Peace, y'all.
And that, boys and girls, is undisputed.
We're cutting that shit out.
Oh, not right here, baby. Woo, let's go.
All right, y'all. Peace. We
Knock
outta here.
it
Hey,
off.
boys and girls.
Turn it off before he says something else
I already
stupid.
said
All
it. Too late.
all
Haha.
Okay. All right. Peace.